Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 6 of Forgecraft2. I'm upgrading blood magic-y type stuff, because I want armor. This it's not bad, but I would like armor that lets me run faster and jump higher and get more LP from my sacrificing of things. So I've upgraded my altar a bit. You can see I haven't fully upgraded all my runes, but I've put more self-sacrifice runes down, obviously, because basically I'm going through food like nobody's business. And I've also thrown some capacity runes in there. I've got 5 in total. I've got 1 more on me. Might throw it in at some point. But I need to make the Magician's Blood Orb, which requires a block of gold and 25,000 LP. I've gotten, courtesy of the 5 runes of capacity, which incidentally add 2,000 LP each, 20,000 LP capacity. Nice. So, yoink. That brought me up to 15,000. So I'm getting about 8,000 LP every time I do the sacrifice thing. So what my plan is to get it up to the max of 20, which I'll do in like a minute here. And then be ready to do it again after we burn through the first, 10,000 or so. So it'll be like full at 20,000, get it down to like 10 while it's crafting that orb, and then use the dagger, and we should be cool. We'll find out, though. So one more use right here as soon as I'm full. Boom. And that brings me up to a full set. So now the plan is to get this guy daggered up again. I'll wait until my lamb chop there, ham hock, whatever it's called, drops down. And this thing... And let's get crafting. So this should get me the orb. That will be what I need to be. Nice. So once this gets down to about 10,000 LP left, I can go ahead and sacrificial dagger again, and I'll be in good shape. So my plan for this episode is to work towards the armor. That's my goal. But we're going to need to do a lot of work, yoink, to get there. So... The living armor, it's called, right? Or something like that. Yeah, this stuff. Living helmet. So that requires a binding reagent. Iron helmet becomes living helmet, right? Binding reagent requires a minimum of 400 will. So we're going to want a... Not too... This one, 1024. So the lesser is 256, which is crafted via the small diamond. It requires 60. Lapis block, redstone block. Are you, like, getting there? Nice. Bound to me. So let's do that, because I think I should be cool here. Now, the downside to this, I have to ask Way. Let's see if he's around. Transfer will from one gem to another. So we're going to want a lapis block and a redstone block. Am I, like, not at all good with lapis at the moment? That is a fact. I have 0 lapis. So I think I have to go mining for a minute. Cool. But we'll get there. So... And then lesser tartaric is the petty, which will get used up. Cool. And then it'll drain 20, but it needs a minimum of 60, which means I need to make another one of these small ones. So that's... Redstone, blue dye, glass, okay, gold. Cool. Let's go get some lapis, and then we will come back and get ready to party. All right, guys, we are back. So I've got some lapis. I just did some mining, threw my ores into the smeltery, cleaned out my inventory ahead of time, and I'm ready, I think, to make another one of these dudes. So we're going to want a tartaric gem, gold, redstone, glass. Easy peasy. So we'll get just a stack of redstone, gold, glass, probably around here somewhere. Yeah, sweet. So I should be able to do this, and this, 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 and this, right? Yes, cool.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, buddy.
Thanks. The passwords weren't really working, but okay. Maybe I mistyped or something.
Yeah, maybe. How you doing? This is McJady, by the way, for those of you guys who may not know.
Okay. I'm currently busy clearing out a Guardian dungeon.
Oh, yeah?
Trying to get rid of all the water, makes it a bit easier. So, but I'm finding a few bugs with graves. As you can imagine, I have a lot of graves here because, well, they are not that easy, and some of them are a bit glitched, but I managed to recover most, so it's no big deal.
Gotcha. I am recording, and Way of Time told me that if I right-click my Tartaric gem, it should drain into another Tartaric gem. Well, that's cool. That actually worked. Neat. So I need to kill a lot of things, apparently. I need it to be nighttime. Next time it's nighttime, do me a favor and don't sleep. But I think there should be some monsters.
I'm inside the Guardian Temple, so I have no need of sleeping here.
Cool. Is there one like relatively close to spawn or anything?
No, I'm really far away, but I put some teleportation devices here, so...
oh, nice. So you can teleport over.
Yes.
I need to get into RF Tools, and I need you to show me how your item storage system works, because it's different than it was in 1.7, correct?
The storage itself hasn't changed a lot, but what's mostly different is that there is a lot more infrastructure around it that you can use now. For example, with the screens and the storage scanner, there are some cool things you can do now that weren't possible in 1.7.
Gotcha.
So,
well, that's interesting. So, is it like a little miniature like storage system that you can use to get items in and out of chests instead of like going to each chest, or?
Well, I don't know if you remember the old storage scanner that was in the old RF tools.
I honestly don't. Okay, I remember that it existed.
Yes.
But I don't remember the exact way that it worked.
Okay, it was a block that simply allowed you to scan nearby inventories, any kind of inventory, chest or whatever,
right.
And you could search for items and so on. So that was useful in some ways, but it's not, how should I say, the end of the world. And in the 1.9 version, it has expanded a lot.
Okay.
It has now on its own, it has now the capability of requesting items from all the inventories that are nearby, and also to inject items into it. And it will follow a certain priority, so you can order the inventories so that they have a certain priority, and then in combination, for example, with modular storage and with item filters, you can make sure that, for example, the first modular storage or chest gets only ores, for example, and the second one gets only things like cobblestone and dirt and that kind of stuff. That's now possible with this system.
That's cool.
In addition to that, the screens, which you probably already know, they exist at 1.7 as well.
Right.
There's no module for them that you can link to a storage scanner, and then you can configure 9 slots which are visible on the screen, a bit like a barrel, but then 9 instead of 1. And you can click items into it or extract items from it. So you can, for example, say you have a screen configured with 9 different ores,
right,
or 9 different ingots, and then you can click on them to get the items out, for example.
That's really cool.
You went to a mining.
Can you put
trip.
items in as well?
Yes. For example, if you went mining, you have a lot of stuff in your inventory. You just click of insert all stacks, and it will insert everything that matches what is visible on the screen.
Nice.
And it will automatically get sorted into the right inventory if your storage scanner is configured the right way. So
well, that sounds cool.
I have a setup like that in my base at the moment. I don't know if you have time now, but at some point you can certainly go and check it out.
Sure, definitely. I do want to come by and check it out. I am currently trying to fill up my Tartaric gem, so I'm going to fight through the night. So I'm now up to 43.93. So it's going to probably take me like a good number of monster kills to get this thing filled up as high as I need it to be. But we will come back maybe in the daytime, and if McJady's still around, we can go visit his base and see this fancy new item system. And I might then have to work on making one, because I'll probably immediately want it.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll be back in a minute, guys. I have a lot of mob killing to do, and it would be great if some mobs would spawn for me. Alright, guys, we are back. And I think I'm ready to make the Tartaric Gem Tier 3, which requires a diamond, a gold block, and an imbued slate. So, do I have any extra imbued slates laying around? Nope, but we can go get one pretty easily. We're also going to want a diamond, a gold block. Why does Way of Time like gold so much? I'm recording about, by the way, McJD, just so you know.
Okay.
I guess I'll do this. And 1 block, 1 ingot is how much gold I had. So that, and then we want the imbued slate, which... Oh, my stuff's back here. Derpy Dyer. I'm working on the living armor, because I want to survive. That's important.
Survival is useful.
Yeah, it's pretty key.
It's the combat is tough in 1.9.
It's tricky, right?
Yeah, it takes some getting used to, and especially skeletons are pretty tough.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Enemies now.
They definitely are. Oh, and that reminds me, I should be upgrade my path too, right? Path. So the stone brick path requires a magician's blood orb, so I should be able to make those now, which would be awesome. Definitely gonna want to do that in like a minute, but first things first, I want to get my gold block. So I just need the imbued slate then, in theory. So that's still cooking. Now I'm gonna have to upgrade the other gem, right? So the one that's currently tier 1 to tier 2. That's gonna stink, but it's what we have to do, I think. Because there's no way to upgrade this gem, right? Because I need to use this gem to do the upgrading. So that's cool. But I think we'll be in really good blood magic shape once we get this tier thing going on. So that should be good for now. So let's get another lesser, right? Which we'll have empty. So that's diamond, redstone, and lapis block. As you can see, I killed some chickens and some other things while I was out and about trying to build up this. Actually requires quite a lot of... It was like 2 or 3 nights worth of killing things, to be honest with you. So diamond, lapis block, and the small one, right? And that should get me the tier 2. And use just a bit of will. Cool. And then we combine this with this gold block and... What was it? Diamond. Minimum 240, drained 50. Oh, I need 4 more. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go find. I see some skeletons on the map. By the way, if I could get looting on my sword, that would be amazing. I am really going to try to do that here in a minute, because looting will also increase the amount of will that you get when you kill mobs, in addition to having higher tiers of Tartaric gems, so that's good to have. It is becoming nighttime. Did that get me up to 235.8? So killing, obviously, sheep is not getting me as much will probably as... So that does 8 damage. In fact, I don't even know if I got any credit for that kill. But now that it's nighttime, I'm going to go off in this direction. I don't want creepers blowing up my stuff nearby. See, it's weird. It's like I'm not seeing quite as many monsters as I did the other few days. I wonder if there's like a large amount of monsters clouding up somebody's chunk somewhere. Though, I mean, we have extra utilities, so chunk loading is possible, but I don't know if there's many of them currently active. I see a zombie spawned down here. Oh, I have to tell Arashi Dragon not to do that. Alright, let's come back in a minute once I've gotten that little bit of wool. Alright, we're back. So, I found a spider laying around on my way back to my base, which was good, and got me up to 241. So now I should be able to craft the tier 3 gem. Awesome. That used about 50. And then we can convert and transfer this over to that. Cool. So now that one will be the one we upgrade next. Awesome. So now I've got this. My sword's still doing 8 damage, which is a good sign. I want to get an enchanting table.
I have one extra. I accidentally made 2.
Oh.
So need one.
Oh, you know what? You have an enchanting table at your base? Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Then I might bring some books over there and just enchant at your place.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure, yes,
me
this
get-
recipe still exists. That's cool. So string and blank patterns or leather. I haven't been killing many cows, but I have a few of these. And I've got a few of these. So I know there's like kind of sort of a trick to enchanting now in 1.9 and 1.8. It
You
changed
need
in
lots
1.8. It didn't change again in 1.9, did it?
No, you need lapis.
Okay.
At least. I don't exactly know how it works yet. I haven't actually read a lot about it yet. But
Yeah, there's
I
definitely like a way to do it where it's cool. That should be enough for now. I'll save this little bit of string that I got for later. Good deal. So a few books. Let's bring lapis with us. I only have 10, so we'll be back in a second. Alright guys, sneaking over to McJady's base. Let's hope this teleports me to the right place. Oh, hello. Oh, neat. So this is your screen that is showing you the items that you've got. That's cool.
Yeah, it's 3 screens next to each other. The surrounding is chisel and bits, so the screens themselves are invisible, just
Right.
showing the items.
That's
So-
cool. And you can just left
and-
and right click to take stuff?
Yeah, and below you have 2 labels where you can insert a stack or insert everything that matches that screen. So
Sweet.
those 9 items.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
it-
have to build something like this.
and it goes to this machine here at the bottom, the storage scanner. And
Cool.
there it knows all inventories around, and you can mark the one that you are interested in. So if you scroll a bit down, you can see that the modular storages are marked. So it
Right.
will use those, and you can also order them. So for priority, and these modular storage here, the middle one, for example, has a filter which only allows cobblestone and other bulk material, and
Okay.
so that has first priority.
And that's got the
that-
tier 3 module, so that means it's going
Yeah,
to hold
300.
more.
Yeah. For example, I have a bit of stuff. I can now insert it here, and it went.
Right.
It sorted it to the right machine.
That's
So-
cool.
So it takes a bit of setup work, but it's not that complicated.
I like your base. It's fancy.
A lot of chisel and bit stuff here, with
Yeah.
the doorways, and for example.
I mean, chisel and bits is just awesome.
Yeah.
Where to for
Here.
enchanting? Oh boy, hello. Neat.
Okay.
So that's your elevator, right?
Yes.
That's pretty quick. Alright, so if I put my sword in there and I mouse over level 30, it's going to tell me I might get smiked. So I think the trick that I want to do is put a book in there. Ooh. Looting 2.
There you already get a hint of one of the enchantments that will be on the item.
Right. Unbreaking 3. And protection. Knockback. Bane of Arthropods. Yes, that's what I want. Wonder if I get looting 1, and if I put looting 2 on it, will it make it looting 3? Alright, this is probably the last chance I have. Sharpness, Bane of Arthropods. Sharpness, fire protection, sharpness. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... So I've got some stuff, so that's good. Do you have an anvil around here?
No, I don't have an anvil. I can make one if you want. I will need it anyway.
No, I can just go back to my base for it.
Okay.
Fancy teleporter. Alright, so I can dial to McJady, right? That's the one that I want to dial to?
The button that says MJT. Left click to left click.
Gotcha. Okay, neat. And then I'm back at your nether portal. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna run back to my base, make an anvil, and then apply the looting 2 enchant. And then I need to get more stuff. More wills. Alright guys, we're back. So I've been running around killing things a lot. And I died a few times, so I lost some experience. But I did make an enchantment table. I enchanted my sword. I got sharpness 3 on it. And then I added that looting book to it. And then I basically decided to run around in the world and get a bunch of will. So my common Tartaric gem is up to 876 now. Definitely much better. By the way, looting helped a bunch. I noticed a huge increase in the amount of will I was getting from having looting on my sword. So highly recommend that little tip. So let's make some armor, shall we? So the reason we wanted this was to make armor. And I'm here with Mr. Slowpoke. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm doing good. Crazy busy at the moment, but yeah, good.
What are you working on, I say knowingly?
I'm working on our little secret project.
The secret project? Hashtag secret project?
Yeah. We
Tell me more.
I don't know how much more I can tell you. I know that we tweeted out a picture the other day, so I've been kind of sitting around admiring the hard work of Morvalira, who has also put a huge amount of work into this.
Redstone, glowstone, gunpowder.
Looks like some cakes on the table here, so
dirt. Okay, so yeah. So this video that I'm recording now goes out tomorrow, which means we can't tell you about the secret project yet, because tomorrow night on Bacon Donuts stream is when we're going to unveil what the secret project is. So for those of you watching, that means it's tonight. So this video is going live on Friday, May 13th, because that's how far behind in my backlog I am. And yeah, I
can't wait. Like, we've got some really cool stuff to go along with it. So a friend of mine, Andrew, got involved, and he's done some stuff for me.
Right.
Which we'll talk about tomorrow as well, I guess.
Oh, are we going to say which Andrew, or is it just?
I don't know. Can we say? I think we can say that. Doesn't give it away, does it?
No, I think it's fine to say.
I think it's fine to say. It's Andrew. He's approaching Nirvana.
Oh,
does music. He's a really, really good,
talented
mixer.
Dude.
Very talented. Good friend, and I went to him like 24 hours ago and saying, "Help!
Help!"
Thing. And literally within 24 hours, he put together a little piece of music for us.
I mean, to be fair, anybody who knows Slowpoke knows that it's gonna be pretty much the last minute. Like, he's probably
it's
used to it.
How true that is, isn't it?
Yeah. No, like, we all know you and we're used to it by now.
Like, this is something we spoke about at PAX East, which is now, what, 3 weeks ago? Something like that? Is it?
Right.
And we're only just starting the work on it 2 days ago.
Correct.
But I think we managed to get it done.
I think through a lot of people's hard work. And the other thing, we'll talk some more off camera about some ideas, but I want to make sure we recognize the people who have worked very hard on it.
So I've already built a little place to do that. It's a little hidden place where we can do that.
Excellent.
So we will make sure that names are placed in appropriate places, stuff like that.
Yeah, I definitely think that's important, obviously.
And things like that.
Right. That's a good idea.
Well, I can't wait. I'm just really excited.
Yeah, I can't wait. So make sure, if you guys are interested in knowing what the hashtag secret project is, that you tune into Bacon Donut stream. And if you don't know what I'm talking about at all, then go watch my last episode of Dire News, where I talk about Bacon Donut, who's streaming a week straight. His channel is live for Child's Play charity. Or not Child's Play, I'm sorry, St. Jude charity. And definitely, like, come by and say hi to Bacon Donut at some point. And the link to his stream will also be in the description of that video. And If I remember, maybe it'll be in the description of this video, but I'm bad at remembering that kind of stuff.
I haven't checked in the last few hours. The last time I looked, I think he'd managed to reach almost $40,000.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing it with an organization called Gamers for Change, and it's a bunch of live streamers that are involved. So he's not alone in doing it, but he's definitely a major contender in this. So
and it's awesome.
Oh yeah, dude, it's very awesome. It's extremely awesome.
I'm hoping your viewers will come with wallets open as well, so they can donate a few dollars as well to the channel.
Yeah, I mean, whether or not they come with that, I mean, that's obviously awesome if they can. But if they can't, oh good, I got an upgrade. Nice. Strong legs. I guess that means I run faster or jump higher. I don't know. But if they, either way, I'd like them to show up and just come say hi and see what the secret project is. Donating, of course, is heavily encouraged and welcome, but even if you can't, just come by and hang out and support Bacon, just because I think just the more people who are just hanging out in his stream too definitely helps.
And also, and Dyer doesn't know I'm going to say this, but for those of you who have been long-time viewers of Dyer and ourselves and the charity streams that we did in the past, Dyer has a history of doing certain things in charity streams.
It's true. I do give things away.
So we may be able to give a few more things away.
Yeah, definitely.
Or auction them off. Or
yeah, no, I believe that's absolutely a possibility.
I sense T-shirts on the horizon with signatures. Maybe
there might be signed T-shirts. There might be special guest in Let's Play series.
A guest in Let's Play. Can I be a guest in your Let's Play? I've never been in Dyer's Let's Play series. I don't think.
You know what? How about it's a guest with Dyer and Slowpoke in the Let's Play
I could
series.
do that.
So like you would be in with whoever the winner of the competition is, right?
Yeah, that could be fun.
I think that would be very fun.
Yeah.
All right. So we just made this up on the spot, but that could be
literally
something. Like that's not a joke. We literally just made this up on the spot. But I think that would be a cool approach.
I could do that.
Yeah.
That would
so
be
co-star with Dyer and Slowpoke.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, the person who wins doesn't like Slowpoke and decides.
Yeah, if you don't like Slowpoke, then you can just play with Dyer. If you don't like Dyer, then what you're doing watching this video in the first place, but
right,
you can just come and I don't know. We can do something, I guess. I'm sure we can work something out.
I think that's absolutely possible.
But I imagine if they're watching this video, they like you.
I mean, I hope so.
You would hope, wouldn't you? So, but yeah, and what you're going to see as well on the if you come to the live stream tomorrow, you're going to see pretties by Direwolf, and I mean like legitimate pretties.
I mean, I think we've already said Morvalaya has helped a lot, right? But
yes, yeah, I'm not saying Morvalaya hasn't helped a lot. She has, but like there's a little area that I'm looking at right now, and it's pretty, and it was built by Dyer.
Nice, I'll take it.
I like this. Like, I feel like we've done a good job in the time that we had.
We did not have a lot of time.
We did not have a lot of time, especially as I had a second project that I actually had to work on at exactly the same time.
Yes, that was also related to that stream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little hey surprise.
Yeah. I got a huge amount of work piled up on top of me. And for those of you that know me, like Dyer mentioned before, I am not akin to working hard. It's not. We don't do that really well here.
No, Slowpoke's pretty bad at that, to be fair.
I am.
But, but he does it when he needs to, and then usually it works out pretty well for everybody. Because what he is good is that he's good at farming out work, so he'll just be like, hey, Morvalira, come help build a map. Secret project. So, I think we're getting close to wrapping up the episode here, but clearly me and Slowpoke have been talking while I've been doing things that are fun, like building some armor, woot, and, upgrading my altar a little bit is to do. And, I mean, at this point, I'm getting a lot of LP from my self-sacrifice work that I'm doing, and that's cool. And, of course, as I upgrade my armor, I'm going to get boosts every time I do that, because it'll boost it. But remember, we can take off some of these enchants as we wish, so that is pretty cool. Let's come back in a second. I want to see if I'm pretty close to wrapping up point or not. I think I am, though. 29 minutes and 38 seconds. That's somebody who's pretty familiar with... Yeah, that's pretty good. So, here's what we'll do. Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. Might work on a little bit more blood magic, but I do kind of want to check out those things that McJady showed us earlier, his nifty little screens thing. That's going to be neat to play with and might help me with my inventory woes. Clearly, we should probably build a base at some point. That would be nice.
Bases are good.
Yeah, no, they're like I'm living in.
Do you have a bed?
I have a bed and a hole. It's a bed in a hole, and it's not
a bed in a hole.
Right, it's not the best hole in the world. It's a pretty small hole. I was stupid and I started building it under a lake, so now every time I expand my hole, water rushes into my base.
Is the hole a 9x9?
It might not even be that big, to be honest with you. Like, that's how small the hole is.
So room for expansion.
Oh, yeah. No, like, literally, right now, there's room for a couple chests, and that's about it right now. That's all that's in it. Oh, my shield broke. That's not good.
Oh, are you playing the 1.9?
Yeah, I am. The Forgecraft2 server.
I haven't been on there yet. I literally haven't had the chance.
Yeah, you should pop in and check it out. It's pretty cool. It's neat.
One day.
Yeah. One of these days when you're not working on 3 projects at once, and one of them's a secret project.
It's more than that at the moment. It's crazy.
Okay. Before we wrap up, I want to remind people, tonight, Friday, May 13th, Bacon Donut is streaming. If you miss it tonight, I will be recording the secret project that we're doing, and I will have it on the YouTube channel. But, obviously, if you came to see it live, that would be even cooler for everyone involved. We will also, I believe, be doing things on Saturday and Sunday night. So if you can't make it on Friday, try and make it Saturday and Sunday. 6
got the times,
to 9. Yeah, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
That's the time.
That's the projected start, isn't it? 6 p.m.
Right. Yeah. 6 to 9 Eastern time. So go do some time zone calculation and
then
figure out
6
what that
to
is
9 Eastern, Saturday 6 to 9 Eastern.
Right. All 3 days it's the same.
Yeah.
Yep. You got it. You are correct, sir. So for now, Direwolf20 signing off, killing skeletons. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next time. Take it easy.